Bill Maher blasts CNN host for her hypocrisy and political bias. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fiery comments made by Bill Maher as he calls out CNN for hypocrisy and political bias. What did he say, and why is it sparking so much debate? Stay tuned as we break down the details and reactions from fans and critics alike. In a recent episode of Real Time with Bill Maher, the outspoken host took aim at a CNN anchor, unleashing a barrage of criticism that has left viewers buzzing. Maher's sharp wit and no-holds-barred commentary have always been a staple of his show, but this time, he focused on what he described as the hypocrisy and political bias prevalent in mainstream media. What prompted Maher's fiery remarks, and what does this mean for the ongoing discussions about media integrity in today's political landscape? Let's dig into the juicy details. During a segment on his show, Bill Maher took particular issue with CNN's coverage of recent political events, specifically targeting anchor and correspondent Jim Acosta. Maher accused Acosta of displaying a clear bias in his reporting, which he argued undermined the credibility of the news network. When you have a host who claims to be impartial but clearly has a political agenda, it's a recipe for disaster, Maher stated, his frustration evident. Maher's criticism centered around what he deemed as a double standard in how major news outlets approach different political figures. He pointed out that while CNN often criticized former President Donald Trump for his rhetoric, similar scrutiny was not applied to other political figures, regardless of their actions. It's like watching a magician who only shows you half the trick, Maher quipped, underscoring his point about selective reporting. As news of Maher's comments spread, social media erupted with reactions from both supporters and critics. Many fans applauded Maher for his bold stance, while others questioned whether his remarks were fair or simply another instance of media bias. The hashtag Bill Maher vs scene quickly began trending, with users weighing in on the debate. Supporters of Maher's views took to Twitter to express their agreement. Bill Maher is right, it's time to call out the hypocrisy in the media. One user tweeted, while another added, finally, someone is speaking the truth about CNN's bias. This support reflects a growing frustration among viewers who feel that mainstream media is failing to provide balanced coverage. On the flip side, critics argued that Maher's comments were out of touch with the realities of journalism. Some claimed that his position was merely a reflection of his own biases. Bill Maher thinks he's above it all, but he's just as biased as anyone else, a critic remarked, highlighting the polarization surrounding media discussions. Maher's comments come at a time when media integrity is under intense scrutiny. With the rise of social media and alternative news outlets, traditional media organizations like CNN are grappling with how to maintain credibility in an increasingly fragmented landscape. The public's trust in media has been waning, and incidents like this only serve to intensify the debate about bias in journalism. As political commentary becomes more prevalent, the lines between news reporting and opinion-based programming continue to blur. Maher's critique is part of a larger conversation about how media organizations can balance the need for informative journalism with the pressures of catering to audiences that demand sensationalism. This isn't the first time Bill Maher has made headlines for his outspoken views. Known for his provocative style and willingness to tackle contentious topics, Maher has built a reputation for challenging the status quo. His willingness to hold politicians and media organizations accountable has garnered him both praise and criticism, solidifying his status as a key voice in political discourse. The impact of Maher's critique may extend beyond just a single episode. As viewers grapple with the complexities of media bias, Maher's comments could encourage more individuals to question the narratives presented by mainstream outlets. This kind of critical engagement is vital for a healthy democracy and could lead to a broader demand for accountability in media. Bill Maher's recent blast at CNN host Jim Acosta highlights a pressing issue in today's media landscape: the need for transparency and accountability in journalism. As viewers increasingly seek out unbiased reporting, the pressure on media organizations to deliver balanced coverage grows. Maher's comments may be polarizing, but they serve as a reminder that the conversation about media integrity is far from over. Thanks for tuning in. What do you think about Bill Maher's criticism of CNN? Do you believe the media is biased, or is Maher just adding fuel to the fire? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates on the latest in politics and media. Until next time, keep questioning the narratives.